Past Grandmaster Tony Hawkins.
Oh yeah, yeah.
This has been a surprise.
This is truly a greetings. I tell you.
I tell everybody without hesitation, I do not travel north during the winter. But they talked to me, they twisted my arm, and they got me here. And lo and behold, we get a chance to meet.
We get that opportunity.
And then you just make an observation that says we both have on the same sweater, different colors.
Could you imagine that?
Hey,
I mean, first of all, for those of you who don't know, and you're watching my site right now, you might want to go ahead and introduce yourself. And I'm having some disconnect, some things happening here. But go ahead.
Life is good.
Life is good. Is that
good.
it? Life is good.
Life is good. We talked about getting together before and discussing my book, and then of course we came here for the Universal Grand Lodge and the regular, the General Grand Masonic Congress,
yes,
which is a unique situation as to how they are married or how they work together.
Right.
And we expecting some big things.
We are
great things.
We are definitely doing that. And what I want to do right now is just welcome everybody who's about to come on board. You know, we didn't think that we would actually be at the same place today. This is unique. I have a YouTube channel. This brother right here has a YouTube channel. And for those who are watching right now, I want him to introduce himself to the audience that's coming on right now.
Okay, I'm Grandmaster Herbert Ware, Mount Tabor Grand Lodge. Have a YouTube channel entitled Mount Tabor Grand Lodge. I'm from Houston, Texas. I'm the author of 2 books. The last book, just published in August, is The Masonic Maturity Through Scripture.
Yeah.
So this book is designed to take you from, as I like to say, out in the rain and bring you in, and then give you a model as to how you can progress and move to where you should be.
That's
your
right.
God-given purpose and assignment.
You know, that's very unique perspective. I don't think anyone, as far as I know of, I don't know if anyone has actually come from that particular perspective and put it in a Masonic book, like you said, Masonic maturity, and dealing with a lot of individuals. Some of them have not yet arrived in Masonic maturity because they're still doing other things that unnecessarily wouldn't be considered Masonically, when you're dealing with them. But just being here today and you sharing your information is indeed an honor. And I'm getting a lot of disconnect on my page, but certainly this to me is an honor. We couldn't have asked for a
better setup.
Better setup, absolutely.
You talk about what people are doing, men are doing, in terms of before they come in or after they come into the lodge. None of us are perfect.
Right.
And the idea is to temper our passions, bad passions. So it's all a matter of growth.
Correct.
Life is progressive. Masonry is a progressive science. It's all about tempering our growth, and our passions, and moving forward to where we're supposed to be,
right,
and doing what we're supposed to do. So I like to say, I'm not trying to make a choir boy out of anybody, but the thing that I noticed, and it started back in the 80s when I joined the lodge. Pretty much everything in the Masonic order is based on Scripture or on some part of the volume of sacred law.
Right.
And so if we negate that, if we don't point that out, then everything that I teach is coming from me.
So what do you think about the volume of sacred law? When I say what do you think about it, because we know that Masonry has brothers from not all types of faiths, but from various faiths that brings in their teaching, their understanding into Masonry. And when you say the volume of sacred law, in my own personal opinion, I don't think one supersedes the next, because I think all of them have a message of goodwill and teaching for mankind. That's my opinion. What's your opinion on that?
I can concur with that. Basically, all the major religions and the volumes of sacred law, scriptural religious books, teach the same thing.
Right.
In Masonry, we we teach and we promote tolerance. So I don't knock any other religion or any other book. My thing is, I know the Bible. That's what I study. That's what I focus in on. I don't knock any others. But I do know that what I'm saying and what I'm pulling out of the Bible is in many of the other books.
Okay.
So
I'm getting some.
I don't go with.
Oh yeah, most definitely. I get exactly what you're saying. Right now, I'm getting a lot of kickback. People on my side, they're saying, I don't hear what he's saying, but you're recording this. You're not live though, right?
I'm not live, and
But you're gonna record this later.
I'm gonna put
post
this on
later?
my YouTube.
Okay, well tell people where they can find your YouTube channel at, so they can see the same thing. Because right now we're doing two things.
Mount Tabor Grand Lodge YouTube channel.
Okay,
That's it.
that's it.
When I say Mount Tabor, MT period, TABOR.
There you go.
And we pulled that name from the Mountain of Transformation.
Wow, that's a good. That's a heck of a way of looking at it. I'm losing connections going back and forth. I don't know what's going on. But what do you think about the process for which we was going through today, as far as dealing with a United General Grand Masonic Congress, the thing that we were talking about today?
Psalms 133. First thing, Psalms 133. If I am a Mason, if you are a Mason, we are supposed to be able to travel. We're supposed to be able to commune, fellowship, and greet one another with brotherly love and truth. And too often of the times, when I say we, I'm talking people, men, brothers in the Masonic order, we act tribal. I don't want my people to talk to your people. I'm scared you're going to steal my man, or this or that, or whatever. We are Masons. We are known as travelers. We're supposed to be able to go and come where we please.
Right.
So the bottom line is, when we fall under an umbrella that incorporates all the different jurisdictions, all the different faiths and so forth, now I can travel to California.
Right.
I can go to Arkansas, Alabama, wherever I want to go. I'm going to find a Mason.
Right. Exactly.
Now these brothers that promote themselves over everybody else, when falling into an opportunity of needing help, they really don't care where the help comes from.
You know what?
So now, if you're going to...
I'm going to interrupt you. You see that color right there?
Green?
No?
Yeah, green.
That's right. I'm just saying.
Okay.
This is just a weird thing for me today.
I got
Same type of shirt. I even throw some green up in there. I didn't know that this was going to be happening today. But I had to do that because that was just...
Hey, I hate it.
It's just odd. I mean, two brothers.
Well, you got royalty on. I just have the color of money.
Oh, man. They go together, though. They go together. But definitely...
But these guys that want to say they are all this and that, these wishful masters, grandmasters, and so forth, when it boils down to it and they need something, they'll accept it from anybody.
They will.
Now, if I'm no good when I hit you with a grip, because I'm not X amount of letters or numbers or whatever the case may be, then I should be no good when you need help.
Absolutely. I mean, that's the way we see it. That's the way it's been. But that's something we have to work on as Masons. We really got to work on that and spread that friendship among brotherly love. And I think being here today is the beginning. I mean, to have what we call a United General Grand Masonic Congress, which consists of all the brotherhood of ancient, free, and accepting Masons, and once they work out the logistics, I think that's going to be better for us. I think that's going to be great for us. And, we're going to get down with it. I think it's going to be where it's at. It's going to be a great thing.
We're working on it because maybe a year or so ago, I didn't know who you were. I saw your YouTube shows, and I'm going, who is this guy? What the heck is he talking about? I mean, you were lighting a fire under Prince Hall Masons, and I'm going, this guy got stuff in his brain and mind, and he going to these books, and I'm going, come on, man. But you were telling him a new.
Well, you know
A
what?
new
I'm gonna
what
tell you.
call?
I'm gonna tell you. When I came across your page, I was like, "This brother's so humble. He's doing it. He's easing in there. He's giving it to him lightly. It's like, come on, my brother. Let me just talk to you at the table. That's what I got. I'm
That's
telling you,
strange.
I got that. It wasn't like I'm gonna. It wasn't none of that. It was like, well, you know what, brothers, let us come to the table and commune. Let's have this conversation. And, it was very mild, very humble. And I was like, I kind of like that. But that wasn't my cup. My cup of tea was like, I'm here. We're going to have this conversation.
People that know me, wife included, say I'm kind of gruff and gruff.
What?
Yes, that's. Hey,
You do not, look, bro, you do not come across
trust
as
me,
this.
she's gonna see this.
Well, let her see it. Let her see it. I'm telling you, from now that I know you and we met, but the conversation we had on the phone, the way I view your videos, you don't give that. Now, me on the other hand,
Oh yeah, you raise hell. Well, we all have a style. But and the bottom line is this: regardless of our style, regardless of our approach, as I said in the last video of mine, the one that says the law of words. The words put a stamp of approval upon your thoughts.
it does.
The bottom line is whenever someone is presenting something to you, you take the meat and leave the bone. That's the bottom line. Don't worry about how it was delivered, because each and every one of us have a problem, or have low tolerance, or come across gruff periodically. So the bottom line is get the understanding.
Get the understanding.
Now I like to say, if you say something to me, it rubs me the wrong way. What I need to do is stop real quick and ask you a question, verify what you're saying, so I know whether or not I'm supposed to get upset.
Right.
Okay, but all too often we just fly off the handle.
We do.
Then the next step is, man, I don't like Hawkins. Man, we need to leave. And now we have a split.
Yep.
Okay? And all that does is weaken both of us.
It does. It does.
Instead of working it out like men.
But that's the objective. The objective is to work it out like men, because men are supposed to be mature. They're supposed to be able to come to the table and have a conversation. If we agree to disagree and this is what comes about, this is what happens. I mean, like my grandmaster got up and stood up and said today, well, you know what, we just removed ourselves from a crazy situation. We don't want to get back into another crazy situation. We want to be able to do and to be and to fellowship and let that be where it's at. But you get those people who think that they're this and they're that and they're all in all, and this is what you get. Legitimately, this is what you get. But I think today, being here in Chicago at this annual scholarship dinner that is being held by St. John's Grand Lodge is great, and it brings brothers and sisters of the order from across the country here to fellowship. I had an opportunity to meet Grandmaster Anthony. He's the Grand Master of St. St. Anthony's Grand Lodge out of L.A. We meet in their building sometimes.
Okay.
And he didn't know I was coming. I didn't know he was coming, but the uniqueness is that we both are here, we both fellowship, we both enjoy each other's company, and just like we are now. But this United General Grand Masonic Congress, for which I'm looking forward to not only being a part of, but becoming an active participant in its growth, is where the ball is going to change. People have been saying for a long time, hey, when are we going to come together? When this is that opportunity. Once they work out the logistics, this is that opportunity.
And all it takes is work. It takes us to chime in and do our part. This thing has even international ramifications.
It does.
So it's time to quit giving lip service to it and put the pedal to the metal.
Absolutely.
So I think it's going to make all of the participants, all the Grand Lodges and jurisdictions that are involved much stronger. It's going to give more notoriety. It's going to give it's going to elevate the prestige of the order, and so we're taking back what we've lost, as I like to say, from the Babylonian members that have come in. Okay, you know, the ones that operate off of fear, greed, and corruption.
Right.
The ones that want to make the candidates pay for their house note or car note.
God.
We're gonna take all of that back because
And-
we're gonna get back. We're taking back the notoriety and the respect of the Masonic order. The Masonic order is known and was designed in its speculative form as a ministry of helps.
I can agree to that. And I'm going to say this because I keep buffering on my